This story is so heartbreaking. We're talking about a 5-year-old girl who went missing and has not been found. It's all taking place in Tennessee. It's a story we've been covering for some time. Take a look. There's her face. Her picture has been put on billboards, posters. It's all over. People are posting, reposting, all looking, hoping, and praying that they can find Summer Wells.
The love of our life. She's what made our world go.
110 Beacon Hill Road off of Beach Creek should be the first residence on your right. Reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home, now they can't find her. They've been feeling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now.
She's going this year.
This was supposed to be her first year.
She's been, we did all the what?
I took care of everything.
Yeah.
I had her already taken all of her shots and registered in the school for ready for this year. Happy little girl.
Okay.
She's the best little girl anybody could imagine. Just like, well, I don't really want to say her name.
Yeah, don't say her name.
But, you know, happy-go-lucky. Nothing ever brings her down hardly.
Mm-hmm. Today's a tough day for you, I can tell.
Yeah, it's really tough. It's been tough lately.
Tell me about that.
Well, every time I look around, I see her face.
Flowers with her mother and her grandmother, and she wanted to go into the house, so my wife watched her go into the door, and she went into the house, and the boys were on the internet, of course, and she wanted to go downstairs and play with her toys. So when her mother come in, she says, "Where's Summer?" She went down in the basement, but she didn't answer, so she went down there, and she was gone. So she went out the basement door, which was unlocked, and we haven't seen her since. You know, Candus was on one side of the house when she got gone. That, you know, not even, 50, 60 feet away. You know, we know she wouldn't leave the property. There's no way she would do that.
Me and my mother and her were planting flowers. And we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from Grandma, and she wanted to go back over and see her brothers. And I said, okay, and I walked her all the way over to the porch, and I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV. And I told the boys, I said, watch Summer, I'll be back. And within 2 minutes I came back, and I asked the boys where their sister was, and they said, she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I said, okay. And I yelled downstairs for her a couple times, and I didn't get no answer, which was unusual because usually she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight.
Of missing 5-year-old Summer Wells saying they never thought she was in the woods near their home, but that they believe she was abducted. Search crews combing through nearly 5 square miles around the Wells.
I knew right away that she was abducted. You know, I knew that right away, and that's what I told them from the beginning. But they have to go through their, you know, I forget the word.
Investigation.
They have to do one step at a time, I guess. But I'm sorry that they had to spend so many man hours in these woods and everything. I've seen them limping and everything else, you know, and I feel for them.
While every case is different, this one is definitely outside of the norm. Typically, in an investigation like this one, we have some idea of where the case is headed and what might have happened within a few days. In this situation, despite doing everything within our power and exploring all avenues, the circumstances leading to Summer's disappearance remain unclear.
The active Amber Alerts that you will find on the TBI website. Again, we continue to get leads on the older Amber Alerts as well, and anytime we receive information, we will follow up on it, and we maintain an open investigation, and again, until that child has been recovered.
Authorities are still looking for the driver of a red or maroon Toyota Tacoma with a full bed ladder rack with white buckets in the back. That truck was seen in the area around the time Summer went missing. The TBI says there will not be any media availability until there is a significant development in this case that can be released.
When we left from the emergency room, we went straight to the smoke shop, and that's when I got the cigarettes and stuff like that there. And then we stopped at the hippie house, and I got those cheap vapes because they're cheap there. And then we went and put my mom's prescription in, and then we went to Warriors. And then we come back to Walgreens, got mom's prescription, went to Sonic, then to Price's, then to his house.
Okay.
And that's exactly
the order.
Okay.
Here, or where do you guys go?
Walgreens to pick up my mom's prescription.
Okay, is that the Walgreens right down at the edge here?
Right straight across.
It's the one that I showed the other day that it's right down here?
Yeah, when we turn to come down here, it's right there on the corner.
Okay, and you get mom's prescription.
Yep.
Then what happens?
Then I told mom, I said, why don't we get a Sonic?
Okay.
Because it's hot out.
Right.
So we drove in there, got a Sonic.
Right across the street?
Yep, right across the street.
Okay.
And then we left from there, and I went up Moreland Drive because I had to pick up a few things. I was in maybe the store for maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Grabbed some milk and some cheese, and I don't remember what else I bought.
Okay. And that's the foodless?
No, priceless.
Priceless. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And then I was like, Hunter, you're not coming to the house. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're going back to your house.
Okay.
And I took him back to his house and dropped him off and left. And Summer was still awake when I left his house.
You go back to Hunter's house.
I drop him off.
Explain the milk. The picture of
the milk, it was sitting right there beside Summer.
Okay.
Because when I handed it to Hunter in the car, he was on the outside. Oh. I said, Hunter, put this on the other side of Summer. I just set it over there.
Okay.
And she was wide awake sitting up.
Okay.
Like, she didn't go to sleep until after we left town.
Did she change clothes?
Yeah, I changed her clothes because when I have the windows down, it could be 100 degrees. I'll have all the windows up. Roll up the window, Mommy, I'm cold. Mom gets mad because if the kids get in their wet bathing suit and stuff, so I just put a pillow underneath her so Mom wasn't complaining.
Got it.
But by that time, her arm was down, but her arm was up most of the time like this.
Right.
And we were like 2 minutes from the house when she took her arm down.
Okay.
And then when we got to the house, we unlocked the gate, went up, And I woke her up. She got up. I unbuckled her. She got out of the car. We went and grabbed the boys from the house to come help us with the groceries.
Okay.
And they're actually sitting right here at the table watching TV.
Okay, so they're at the table watching TV. Okay.
They were all locked in. Nobody could get in and nobody could get out.
So, okay, watching TV. Where's Summer?
Summer, she was with me.
Okay, so walk me through that.
All right, well, we walked up in here and we got Josie, Wyatt, and Waylon, the boys.
Right, you put the groceries down, right?
Yeah, well, we went back out and then we brought the first in and put them down. And then Mom, she went and took her stuff to her house, put her stuff away.
Okay.
And then, of course, me and Summer went back over, put our stuff away.
Okay. You went back in?
Yeah, me and Summer went back in the house. And then we were just doing normal stuff.
Okay.
On the house like we normally do. And I come out, Mom was sitting there at the time I come out and I was standing here. Okay. I was like, what are you doing? What are you staring at? She's like, these plants, I gotta get them transplanted. I was like, well, Summer will help us, so I went back in. By that time, she was sitting on the floor playing with her toys.
Right here?
No, in the kitchen where we were just at.
Okay.
She was actually sitting on the floor playing with her toys at that time. I said, Summer, you want to help plant flowers? And she jumped up, left her toys a mess, of course. That's cool.
Yeah, well, that's what kids do. It's their job.
What?
Okay.
We walked over here and we transplanted these cactuses from the little pots that they were in. And transplanted these ones here into this bigger pot and that one into that bigger pot. And then she took the rocks that we've gotten from different gem mines when we went up to Gatlinburg and stuff.
Okay.
And she's the one that spreaded all the rocks around in here. And then she put her puppies in here. She wanted Chase in there, you know.
Okay.
To the house with my brothers. I was like, all right. So I got up and I walked her back across to where I could literally see her walking to my doorstep.
Okay.
And she
front door, back door?
No, it's, well, I don't know if you want to call it the front door or back door because I don't really consist which way.
Which door is it? Yeah, in some of the pictures I see there's a door around the bottom and the back.
Not the basement door. I call it the kitchen door is what I call it.
Okay.
And she walked in there and there's a scaffolding that we have for steps. The yellow and black scaffolding we have for steps. Okay. And I put my hand on the scaffolding. I said, boys, watch Summer, I'll be right back. And I had to go over and help Mom. She was still sitting over there. And I had to go and get her knee brace and fix it for her because it was twisted and crap.
Okay.
It took me like 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not a time person. I never have been. And she didn't answer me. I said, Summer, are you down there? And she didn't answer me. So I ran down the stairs pretty much. I was freaking out. I was like, why is she not answering me? And I looked, I blew up. I went everywhere looking for her. So I couldn't find her nowhere.
Okay. And then what happened?
She was just gone.
Okay.
So I went like this. This is how I always get down here.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to down here.
Do I got to be tiny to get in there?
No,
can we come in from the other side?
Well, we can. Would it make more sense to go like this way?
Okay, I'll follow you.
Well, it's a mess again.
That's all right.
But this is where Summer and little Waylon was. Because Waylon's only 9.
Okay.
And they stayed down here. And these are all her toys, all her paw patrol. I looked under there, looked under every blanket I could possibly look under.
Yep.
And then I come over here and I look on one side of the piano work. And I don't recall if this was locked or not. I don't recall that.
Okay.
But I know, I did come out here and I said, Summer. Because sometimes she'll sit right here and just sit here and play just for, you know. And usually when she comes out and she goes directly that way up to the swing.
Oh, okay, so this is like her.
Yeah, she
come running out. Yep. Oh yeah, you can see the path here.
Right to the swing.
Right, you can see where she could have run right up to here.
And this is all the further she would go. She wouldn't leave.
Okay.
She wouldn't go out nowhere else.
Dog trail? Where's this dog trail thing? That
I'm not sure, honestly.
there's so many of them.
The dogs go in every different
Yeah, I
way.
saw the dogs came out of the woods as we were pulling up.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do that all the time. And I just recently found out that there was like, I guess these child molesters.
Okay.
That lived like literally 8 minutes from my house, and he can literally walk from his house into my house within 8 minutes.
Okay.
And like that bushy area right there, you can't really tell if anybody's crouched down there or anything.
What do you think happened? Where would a suspect have been, in your opinion, in this?
My opinion?
Yeah, in this area.
They could have been sitting anywhere. They could have been sitting over here, just off the little edge right here, or where the bus is, that little bushy area.
Down there.
Yeah, that's the road. And that's no one's house.
Okay.
Like literally, it's
And this right here.
usually you can see the road because they have went through here and mowed
Okay.
and took down a bunch of stuff away from the power lines.
Okay.
But usually it's full up, you can't even see the road.
That day though, how was it? Was it full up, or
They
was it like?
actually, that day and a few days prior to that, they were working on this.
Okay.
So
And
I've even come to a conclusion maybe one of them people was snatched.
Oh, interesting.
Because they were all the way up here on
Yeah,
my property.
I see those. The path down there. I see
Yeah.
the tracks down there.
Yep.
You over there.
And they were all the way up here to my light pole.
Okay. And you told TBI all this,
I
right?
told TBI this, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, I can see the cars going by. That is not far from your property.
Mm-mm.
Is there a holler down there? I mean, is there a river of some sort?
The creek runs all the way around my property.
And how deep is the creek? Okay, just so it's like an inch,
Yeah.
inch or two. Okay,
You'd be lucky to get wet enough to do anything.
okay.
Just like that, you're 6 years old and you take a nap and you wake up and you're 25 and your high school sweetheart becomes your wife. Don't think you just might miss your babies growing like mine did, turning into mom.
Please bring her back home.
Just let her come home, please.
We miss her so much. Her brothers are so devastated that they wake up every morning crying for their sister. And as a mother, it really hurts to see your other children crying.
Country girl, sweet as tea on the inside, but make her mad, she'll show you that rebel side. And she loves Willie, Waylon and Merle. Ain't nothing like her in this whole wide world. She's a country girl.
I don't even care about anybody else's bullcrap. I want to find my daughter.
I do too. Okay,
That's all this matters to me.